All right. And we're going to put the date that the living trust was dated. Dated. And they have the entire word typed out on this trust. So you're gonna list the date that the trust was dated the same way. You're gonna type out the full date, the month, name, and everything. Now I'm gonna reduce the size of this so that I can now get my date in for the document. All right, there we go. Now I can go down here and type in the date for this actual trust, which is going to be the same thing. There we go. Trustees deed. Checking everything to make sure that we've got everything listed correctly. And now I can go back and correct this. That's why you want to continue to check your document. And that's why I'm typing this in front of y'all, because I want you to see the process that you go through, because you checking the list, verifying everything. You want to check everything a multitude of times. That way, if you catch any errors, you can go back and fix them before you submit it to your client. All right. So we've gotten all of this typed up. We can now save it. And then we're going to load our docs and we're going to merge everything together so that we can submit it to the client. Okay, I'm going to walk you all the way through that. And then we'll be finished with this report. I decided to do everything in this Zoom platform. I prefer StreamYard. But in StreamYard, there are times when I'm sharing the document with you and I'm not sure whether or not you can see it. I've done some recordings and all the way through, but in some areas, I don't think that the student was able to see the document. And at least I know in here, you guys can, when I share the screen, you can see the document. All right, so I'm going to go out of here, stop sharing my screen. And I'm going to go to the next phase, and that is to, let me close out all the documents that I've saved. We're going to go now into merging the documents, okay? So give me a second. I'm going to go to my Google Arsenal here, go into my Drive, So if you've got Gmail, you can go into your Gmail account and all of the provisions that you have there, and you can click on your drive. And then you're going to, when you open your drive, if you have PDF merge, then that's what you can use. If you don't have it, you can add it to your Google Drive, or you can do this inside of your Adobe by going to your tools and clicking on organize files. And when you click on organize, you click on edit first, and then under edit, you're going to click on organize files. And then from there, you can pull from your, click on organize files, and then you can load the documents that you want to stack, that you want to merge. All right. I am in PDF merging now. Okay. And I am about to merge the documents. I'll show you what that process looks like. I went to my drive and I went to the app that I've uploaded in my Gmail account into my drive to merge documents. It's called PDF merging. But you can also use Adobe Acrobat. And the next time I do it, I'll have to show you how to do it using Adobe, because a lot of you may have Adobe. All right, so now we're getting ready to merge our docs, right? So here we go. There's something I can close out because it's moving very slow. Let's see. From here. Okay, so we've got here, this is the order, plat map, the original deed, the fully vested deed, the trustee's deed, the mortgage, and the write-up sheet. All right, we'll pull all of those. All right. So now you want to put them in order. The order sheet is going to be on top. The most recent deed, which will be the trustee's deed, will be next. Then prior to that, the deed prior to that. The write-up sheet should go right behind the order. Then you've got your mortgage and your plat. Now you're going to merge those together. So you've got your order, your write-up sheet, your most recent deed, your prior deed, fully vested deed, the mortgage, and then the plat. Now there is another thing that we needed to run, and that's the pacer. Right, we need to run that pacer. Hold on a second. We need to, well, I'm gonna go ahead and merge these. We're gonna come back and all right. We're going to Pacer Case Locator, okay? And we're going to search for this to make sure that there are no bankruptcy cases that we might have missed. So now we're going to put in those names. That came up. No results. It's acting very volatile. I was going to try to save this one and then go out of the system so that, yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, that's Emily's Pacer. No hits. All right, now I'm going to have to search the other ones out of here because it's a little bit too volatile with me trying to do it in here. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I will finish doing the other searches outside of this. I think it might be a little bit too much for my system, so I'll come back to this. But there's a similar search that we do. Let's see if I can get out of here. It's a similar search that we do as well, and you'll find it on the order. At the bottom. It's the Pacer, and it's also the Patriot search that we do. And the way that you can do that Patriot is you just type in Google OFAC, and you can do a search, similar searches, what you just saw me do on each one of them. And then what I do, once I get them, let me go ahead and do those searches now, and I'll let you see me merge them. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. I'm gonna have to go ahead and end the Zoom. But so that you know what I'm gonna do next, I'm going to go to the site to do the Patriot search. I'll Google OFAC, right? I'll Google that. It'll come up OFAC Patriot search. And you'll know that's the right one. You're going to search them by their name. If there's a way to search by address, you can do that too, but you're going to search them by their name, both of them, the different variations, with the middle initial, without the middle initial. You're going to save the results from every one of their searches. If there's no hit, you're going to say no hit, right? Typically you put it on your write-up sheet that you searched them and that there was no hit. Okay. Or if there was some things, then you're going to create a PDF copy of whatever it is that you find, like the whole listing with their names on it, and you'll add that, merge that into your report. That's what I'm getting ready to do now. And it's nice to type it on the report. If there are no hits, if there are some listings for them, you can say see attached and attach it to your report. I'm going to do those things now. And then I'm going to merge the whole package together and submit it to the client. Okay. All right. I thought I was going to be able to show you all of that in here, but I noticed that my system's getting real shaky, and I think that may be overtaxing it going into those government sites to do those searches. So before it just shuts down completely, I'm going to stop now. I hope that has been a help to you guys. My objective is to make sure that you understand step by step. So that's why I'm taking you through step by step. I want to get you to get rid of all of your doubts and jitters now, so you can go ahead and get started in this and move forward. Okay. All right. So here's what we did. We finished the report that night, and we were able to meet with a small nucleus of you guys to show you how we walk through submitting that report. All right. So for those of you who may wonder what the heck is going on, so I'm walking through this title abstracting made simple with some of our folk who either have a limited franchise agreement with us, or they're just starting in abstracting. And so we're sort of teaching them the ropes regarding abstracting, helping them if they're in certain states that require licensing for abstracting. This book right here will help you and being able to pass that test and understanding information. But it won't just help you with that. It'll help you even with gaining clients and knowing how to submit your reports, knowing how to prepare the reports in such a way that they are acceptable to title examiners. Here's the thing. This profession can take you from entry level to expert, from employee to business owner, from abstractor to title agent. It just depends on what you want to know. And most people have never heard of it. And it's been around since biblical days. Yeah, this profession. Yeah, I can tell you for over 4 decades, I've been in this profession. I put children through college and through private school in this profession. Yeah. Bought house after house, property after property. Yep, flip some, all of that with this profession. I'm not just telling you about it in this particular recording, but I actually showed you, I walked you through what it takes to actually prepare the report and get it completed and submit it to your clients. Yeah, I wanted to show you some of the things so you could see the craft behind the career. But this is a career path. It's an entry level. Abstracting is, but you can make a lucrative living off of just abstracting. Yes, some people start doing it and they don't even have a degree. It's an excellent segue into some awesome professions like professional abstracting, either as an employee or as your own company owner, own business owner, licensed title agent, licensed title examiner, underwriter, and any type of leadership roles in the title insurance industry. Let me tell you something. You're going to love this profession the more and more you learn about it. Pick up this book, Title Abstracting Made Simple, on Amazon. I promise you, you will be glad that you did. And if you decide that you want to start this as a profession and you want to establish your corporation, this book, Easy Corporate Comprehensive Curriculum for New Business Owners, you can also pick it up on Amazon. But it doesn't just show you how to form your corporation or how to set up your stock or how to sell your shares to vetted investors, but it also shows you about investing. It shows you about how to set up your financial statements, how to get non-qualifying mortgage lenders with underwriting guidelines that are lenient, that have been set up to conducive for the lifestyle of a business owner. So if you want to go into the abstracting business, this book will set you up in that business, not just to establish it, but to manage it and to grow it and to increase it and to start selling your own franchise units of this very lucrative profession. Title Abstracting Made Simple. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you want to know more, pick up a copy of this book. And in this book, it tells you how you can enroll in the course. If you want to know more, just message me, put a comment in the bottom here. I'm going to put a link to the book and other very pertinent information. It will be in the comments. So if you need any information, refer to the comments or reach out to us. We are here to help you. And I want you to know it's an awesome profession.